Yeah, and also it's
Like it's
older
possible.
Tegra, so
Yeah.
it's
older.
it's the same line of Tegras as the Ouya, although I think it uses a lower SKU or higher.
Surface
I actually
RT.
can't remember.
It might be the same one as the Surface RT.
Yeah.
Or no, that's a Tegra 2. This RT and Surface, the Surface RT and the Ouya have a Tegra 3.
Yeah.
Oh, back to me.
No idea if the stick and SD cartridge works. Because I have a SD to IDE adapter.
Yes, I know. I'm looking. I am not having the best of letters.
Oh, right, I forgot to plug the machine back in.
I just realized I might have a good play.
I love having a letter where I don't even know what words I could use it for here.
Oh yeah, I like when there's like really unorthodox that it accepts.
The funniest one still is just Scrabble complete, where it just, for some reason, just lets you put whatever you want.
Oh, I could put a fucking
And like it just has this like banger soundtrack.
What do you mean letters not in a row?
I could easily slap a freaking what's the thing called? Oh wait, is it?
Okay, you know what? Let me just
I think it's detecting the freaking SD card.
There we go. Jeez.
I like how YouTube doesn't like that I'm streaming in 4K aspect
ratio.
YouTube, simply not a fan.
Oh,
they're like,
it's
yeah,
not
you
detecting
can't
the-
stream at 1920 by 14.
It's not detecting the hard drive. God damn it.
It looks like it's working. I just need people to actually like say something.
It is definitely in my feed.
Okay, so this is working. Extra alive. I have some really good characters. See what you have an
I have Q, and I don't. I have Q, and I don't know what words I can make with the letter Q from anything here.
Quake.
Yeah, quite the. Wonder if I can. Oh wait, maybe. I have a good one. Oh, this is-
Oh yeah, the song Giraffe is on is a banger.
I don't think it detected it.
uh,
No.
It also told me what the delay is on YouTube,
Okay.
which is not much.
I'm gonna try disconnecting the Xbox hard drive and only having the SD card.
I feel like I have the worst.
Biscuit, Tarzan, store.
I guess I could use that. What? Oh no, it doesn't like. I have failed.
Hmm.
Let's see if
Gonna lie, this is painful.
it is a good.
Maybe this SD card is just messed up. I don't know. Let me.
I've created a poll.
Okay. Where's the SD slart? I'm sorry, I just had to process what I said for a moment.
What?
I said SD slart.
SD Slart Mall Cop.
Yeah, there's Windows 98.
Lose those when.
Not to mention Windows 95. And the beautiful, beautiful video guide starring Bill Gates, Matthew Aniston, and Mike Perry.
Joystick Pinball 3.
All-time classic.
Full tilt.
Alright, will you function? No, you will not function. What the is there just something wrong with this power supply, or is there just something wrong with this fucking SD card reader? Or
Go
not
ahead.
SD card reader, but SD to IE. Because it's just like flashing the card detect thing. Like a friggin' like a friggin' like electric candle or something, I don't know. And it's not being detected by the
Oh
system.
no.
Oh, of course, there's a driver update for my friggin' tablet.
Do I seriously have to use a friggin' oh, okay, I guess I just gotta use the Xbox hard drive. so this thing will be powered by the pewter. And then get my stupid adapter thing.
Think of like
You can also just like see if you can forfeit your turn.
yeah.
Just hit play, and then Melvin will take pity upon you.
Yes, we need to go.
But if you do that, you can also torch like a bunch of letters.
Oh yeah.
Maven will just get like really angry.
Oh no, it doesn't even like that word. Okay.
Oh my god! I was actually going to try that. How did... Fucking hell.
Okay, fine. I gotta unscrew the Xbox hard drive. I was hoping I wouldn't have to take it out so I can save some time, but it's clear I cannot.
I feel like this is a really hard game.
Hard, spicy, same difference.
I now give.
Oh shit, it's my turn. I was not paying attention.
If you haven't like resorted to using ChatGPT, I now give everyone permission to use ChatGPT.
Yeah, let me whip out. Okay, I gotta like.
We gotta ask it
Open
crazy,
up.
eclectic questions like, what word contains all these letters and then ends with E, E, D, A, I, or N.
Yeah, I'm opening up Chat GPT. Try on the web. Log in.
Yeah, we somehow made the hardest Scrabble table of all time. It's like there's just no like.
Yeah. Okay, I got it open. And
It's fantastic.
once it's my turn,
So we're find out soon.
Oh, is the invite's broken? I will reestablish the.
I guess you gotta make a new link or something. I don't know.
Okay, there we go. 8 GB hard disk. It's NTFS formatted. What?
Just gonna pin that invite.
Yeah, Windows is on here. I have no idea what version. Clearly NT though, because it's NTFS.
Finally, got some
It'd be
vowels.
XTFS.
All right, let's see.
I don't know why it's not bootable though, unless it is, and I'm just impatient because I know this drive is a little weird. But I don't have any other IDE drives. Well, okay, I mean I have like one other one, but it's like literally yeah, yeah, it's a 500 meg drive that's basically shit the bed at this point, so.
It's
Oh, I just realized it's playing classical music.
Where's that stored?
I am confused.
Yeah, I had the in $86. I had the MIDI mapper set so that it would use the FM for like most of the MIDI stuff, but then it would use for the percussion channel with like the drums and everything. It would use the like AW32's like digital synthesis, and it actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I'm using the AW64 Gold. Right? I hear it in the background. Oh wait, I have a volume slider on this keyboard.
There's supposed to be music.
There's some music.
My computer's not playing music.
Here we go. Anyway.
There's a ticker. It says turn music off.
Yeah, I mean, admittedly, the Windows MIDI FM MIDI driver doesn't really do it justice, but
It might just not like your system. On mine, I'm hearing.
Oh, it doesn't like my system on the full. It gives the MIDI card some weird IRQ in the upper teens that DOS programs don't like. I have to fix that eventually.
If you pay a lot of attention to the stream, you can actually hear the audio in the background.
I don't want to hear myself over and over.
Oh, true, yeah.
I mean, I'm wearing headphones, so it won't cause a feedback loop or anything, it's just awkward.
yeah, I don't know what's going on with this machine. It just don't wanna boot. But there's nothing wrong with the hard drive. It was working. Like, it's a working drive. It takes 17 ever to boot, and then when it does, it's normal. The only other... Does the friggin' Dell even have a hard drive in it? I think it does. It's just like 80 gigs. Whatever, I'll probably just use that one. Not like it matters anyway. That machine is also like a...
Oh no, it doesn't
I mean,
even
other
like
than
that
the-
word. I don't know.
I mean, that machine has the friggin' issue with the fan, so I have to use the other thing, so... Yeah, I'm not waiting for this. Whatever. I just wanted to use the friggin' 533 megahertz Celeron machine. Because funny.
Is there a version of VirtualBox that works on Windows XP?
You could probably find an old ass version that does.
I don't see why not, assuming the computer has virtualization. It shouldn't be particularly difficult.
Well, I don't even think it matters then, because like I think
Although at this point
because
I
like
would
doesn't
just
VirtualBox not have like I don't know, does Did
At that point, I
early
would just
versions?
download like the actual virtual PC thing that Microsoft themselves made.
Yeah.
Is in terms of CPU virtualization, that was introduced on like Core 2, I think.
Hmm.
No, yeah, I think that was when like actual CPU virtualization came around because I know that because I actually like my earliest memories of using virtual machines were with a Core 2. No, not even a Core 2. It was like a Pentium from like around the days of the Core 2.
So like
Pentium D.
No, that would be like Pentium dual core.
Yeah.
Pentium D would be like Pentium 4 era, since it's basically just a dual core Pentium 4. Although there's
Yeah.
also the Pentium D Extreme Edition, which is a
Uni.
Pentium D with hyperthreading, so you get 2 cores and 4
And-
threads of fucking
Hmm.
a friggin' net burst.
Oh, and also, if any of you
Not
aren't-
gonna lie, I want one. I want a system like that, even if it's just a total fire hazard, because I mean, NetBurst itself already kind of was.
I had someone bring in a fire hazard PC that was like, they took some guts out of some random like Dell Optiplex mini PC with like the tiny power supply, and they threw it into an NZXT case, and it was just all kind of jankily tied together.
Been there, done that.
I need the ultimate like. I need the ultimate
an
fire hazard
AMD
PC.
An AMD FX 9000 and dual GTX 590s.
And the best thing was they had like a GT 1030 in it with like a i9.
Would a Celeron D work? Would that have virtualization?
I have a Celeron 440, I think, which is basically that, and I think it does have virtualization, but I don't have a 775 system to put it in.
Oh yeah, another thing you can do is the Bing AI. You can take a picture of like just a Scrabble board, and you can just send it a picture and tell it like can ask like what's the best words I can make with this.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll
Can you
just
do
tell
that?
you. Yeah, the Bing AI just lets you send pictures.
The funny thing about it is that the Celeron 440 that I like, as far from what I remember, the lowest like Cinebench score that's been like recorded was on a slightly nicer version of the Celeron D that I have, so I could probably just get an even lower score.
You gotta make the lowest Cinebench.
Uni, what's
like-
happening to you, Uni?
It's not my turn anymore.
Oh,
June.
As a thinker, I gave up.
oh, you gave up.
June.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you
Kid
if you
named
give up, you
Course.
break the game. You can't give up.
Thinker named
Yeah, breaks.
I
the
meant
game.
that I sent something that wasn't a word.
Kid named
That's how I
Thinker.
gave up. Not that I just sat there.
Wait,
Oh,
attempting to.
I was
Oh
thinking.
shit!
I'm still seeing waiting for remote player, and it still has.
oh, I
waiting
think.
highlighted.
Oh wait, June. I think you got disconnected.
No.
No, I did.
Oh, you
It's
did.
trying to send data to me.
Oh, interesting.
Even though like I just did my thing, and it's
Oh, just try going to the
June.
connect thing again and see if it acts like.
June.
Mhm.
Yeah, you might because single
What's your
player
favorite Equestria girls?
What was that again?
What's your favorite Equestria girls?
Well, that's just my profile picture. It's already the answer.
Which one is that one from?
I
that's
mean,
Starlight.
I don't know why it's doing
I
it
don't
because
know.
I'm doing fine. It says June's highlighted on both our ends.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
happened.
Meanwhile,
I'm
your
not
end is just
highlighted.
like. You want to just try hitting a board, see if that
I-
like.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see
I
if
meant
that
like,
does
what's
it.
your favorite movie? What's your favorite
my
movie?
favorite movie?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a hard one.
Wait, did it freeze?
Yeah, everybody hit abort and see what it does.
Well, it's not on. It's only on your end, actually.
If I go to File, Quit, or End Game, because I just have my full thing here.
I clicked end game.
The host, players, and control. You have
Oh,
ended the
okay.
game.
yeah.
Now we
Oh.
can hit OK. Now we should be good.
Yeah, we got it. Well,
Right, everybody
Okay,
hit OK.
I don't.
I'll just spectate this
Yeah,
time
we'll just
because
rejoin.
I gotta get.
Alright, so we just go to file.
I'll spectate and
Wait,
see.
New game. File new game.
New file, new
So you
game.
can do like 3 players.
I'll just do 3 players this time. Okay. I'll just remember that, I guess. See if that works.
File, new game, 3 players.
Yeah, come on. File. Join. There we
Error
go.
cannot establish.
Yeah, that's.
Somebody got like. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Let's-
think it's me. I think it's me. I think it's actually unironically me.
Oh,
Give me a second.
Ironically, you.
I will.
Yeah, I'll try again.
Yeah.
Without looking at your stream. So let's see.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna put it back up again.
What the?
It's back up now.
Connected.
Is it weird if my computer goes to immediately 80 degrees Celsius while installing Windows XP?
Okay, here we go.
Also, yeah, no problem about the donation.
BRB,
No
y'all. I'm
problem.
gonna go get a
Oh,
drink.
thank you. Oh, and if for any reason you wanted to be able to join stuff, you just have to go to the game events. And or if you have a retro mission.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm doing. I'm bringing up. I'm reinstalling Windows XP, and then I'm going to install VirtualBox on the Windows
I
XP
couldn't.
machine.
I was about to say I couldn't get this running on XP directly. I
Yeah,
was trying to stuff this on that UNPC earlier. It did not play well. I think it's a 16-bit program.
Yeah, well, it's a 32-bit app, but it has some 16-bit code since it's meant to run on Windows 3, even though it's running through
Doesn't-
Win32s.
doesn't that mean you could use NTVDM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll install NTVDM instead of doing a whole virtualization thing.
It seems to be saying it's looking for remote.
Because it's probably waiting on another player.
We have
Oh,
3
Jesus.
people.
Right.
Did everyone?
I am.
It says connected on my end.
Oh.
Is it blinking connected?
Yep, it says waiting for game data.
Was yours safe?
Or mine is just blinking waiting for game data.
Oh, that means we have to all quit because somebody got it. We have to quit and then relaunch.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Like,
Old game jank.
yes.
Technology is great, ain't it?
Yes.
Now I need to set up an actual, what's the word? Actual Kali thing later.
Wait, Windows
Wait.
XP had system warnings in the setup? I'm getting a heat warning in the Windows XP setup. I didn't know they had that sort of warning system.
That's fun. You should probably replace the paste.
No, I'm gonna leave it as is. You know, like, keep it authentic.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah. Like, this computer is running hot.
I would probably still replace the paste.
There's so many Pentium 4 laptops that just use the whole thing.
Alright.
This is a Celeron D from 2006.
That's terrifying.
I have put it back up.
It's all good.
Looking for...
It's looking promising. It's in the game. But what the...
As long as it doesn't crash and say that, like, when I turn it back on, that the BIOS detected that it overheated, it's fine.
Alright, I am faced with bizarre letters that probably don't spell
Well, you can hit shuffle.
It will just change the order.
Wait,
No, yeah.
never mind.
Like, the computer is so done that you can hear hissing from the hard drive. It's not, like, good, like, normal clicking sounds. There's an actual hiss from it.
Fine.
Okay, my
At least
word
it's
wasn't
not-
good enough.
At least it's not a Mac Store hard drive that's seized up and makes the weird noise.
My Dell Dimension 4100 has pretty fucking loud fan noise. Before it was making like squeaks with the
Right.
like this weird like elongated squeaking noise with like the old fan in there that was dead.
Eh, come on.
Oh, I should have
Come
installed
on.
Windows XP on my
Here we
all-in
go.
one. Shit.
Yeah, this is what I mean. At least it's not the hard drive doing this.
Oh yeah, the
Waiting
Macs
for
are-
remote player.
the friggin' Macs
Never
are
mind.
like a
I'm up.
musical thing.
Where they have, like, all of those, like, mechanical devices making really bad noises and it makes, like, music.
No, this is like an intentional thing.
Oh wait, no, that's not. Oh no, the musical maxer thing is not intentional. That's actually like the friggin' platters failing to spin up, which apparently causes like musical noises.
It sounds the same on every drive. Ugh.
I actually have one of those drives, but it hasn't crapped the bed. It's currently in my PlayStation 2.
My lap is actually burning because of how hot this computer is running.
What is the spec?
Oh right, shit! I should probably hook up internet.
Specs on my computer.
Sex on your.
What are you
Oh yeah,
asking?
but I figured.
No,
Oh
you
yeah, I
direct.
figured something.
I work fine, I'm just thinking.
Oh yeah, I figured
Oh,
something
no.
out, Giraffe. Apparently, apparently I figured out, for Sex 2 that apparently, the Windows version is just on the same disk as, like the IBM version is on the same disk as the one for the PC98 version.
Oh,
Because I was like questioning like how like LGR like had run it on the IBM PC. I thought there was like some elusive like
I didn't know LGR
IBM
ran that.
version, but
Yeah.
Apparently it's just on the same disk, so you could just run
But
it.
LGR
and it
has
works.
that game.
Apparently
Yes.
it's like super picky about video cards, and on like a Sang or something, it'll just give you random garbage on the screen, but it does it does work.
Yes, LGR
And
does
apparently
have
it
that
plays
game.
like MIDI mute. It has like some like version of like the MIDI driver that's used on like all PC98 games that's made for like AdLib. So it's like really weird. I haven't like heard it yet because I haven't gotten the game to work, but
Yeah,
Is it- Is it worth
Or-
buying one of those PC98 laptops off of Yahoo auctions?
I need to do that
for
at
the
some
right
point.
price, I would say so.
Yeah.
Making sure it's one of the ones that actually has a sound card,
Yeah, you
not
want
just a
one of the
business
ones with-
computer.
You want one of the ones with FM on it, so you can get that sweet, sweet music.
and then play the Wii games.
You can play porn in Toho.
You
There
put
you
the Wii
go.
Sports theme on.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm back up.
I have a new addition to the Windows XP channel.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Alright,
Incredibly.
Fire hazard.
Hazard
Oh,
hazards.
fuck.
okay, for some reason you don't want to connect to the internet, okay.
Hi, Fire Hazard, I'm Dad.
Unless the... No, the Raspberry Pi is definitely doing a thing. Is it just... Does it just not want to friggin... I gotta fuck with the internet settings, don't I?
My administrator password.
We should play Westwood Monopoly one day.
Yeah, that's another one. You have this many players.
I really want to set this laptop's password to MJD. Out of impulse.
Oh, just set it to monkey with the E.
I made the password just a single space. Like just the space bar.
Alright, hold
But
on.
if
I
you have
do
an
like
ultra
to
wide,
live dangerously.
yeah, do you have an ultra wide?
I don't have an ultra wide.
Well, if you ever
ultra
get
wide
one.
as in 16:9.
Well, if you ever
Oh
get
shit,
an
I
ultra
have
wide,
to...
I've been
I have to
making
put that on the Fujitsu because it's wide.
Just
Been
send it to me and I'll... Oh my god.
I've been making custom wallpapers with Adobe Firefly from normal images to make them
The resolution
like the
of
resolution of like that dual 4K Samsung monitor that's like 50 something inches.
Oh yeah, right. I still have
Oh
like
my
an
God.
ancient...
the triple
I
wide OLED monitor
still
I keep
have, like,
seeing on
ancient
display at the
builds
local
of-
micro center.
I just have like ancient builds of Cube Game archived.
Anyway, I think that's a good wallpaper for the UMPC because that machine is 1024 by 600.
Unusual.
It is. Also has vinegar syndrome.
Oh no. It took me a second to remember what that was, but no, that's terrible.
It's annoying when you see that on like a North American computer. I'm like, I thought that only happened to people who lived in the rainforest.
I mean, that would definitely happen here because where I live is very humid. I mean, like half of my discs have already rotted.
It only happens to me in the Northeast when I buy stuff off the internet. I bought a Inspiron 8200 that I was going to rip the screen out of because it was IPS and it had vinegar syndrome. I was going to put together one of those fancy Dell notebooks for 98 stuff.
Yes, IPS screen.
Challenges Igor.
I have a...
Bullshit.
I sure do love how modern laptops love to cheap out with the screen. Like, they'll have like a really nice like IPS display, but then the fucking display controller is like 6 bits per channel. So it's like the fucking bit depth of a goddamn first-gen iPod Touch. And because it's like a really good display with good color contrast, there's like this horrible dithering that just like is super noticeable.
Reach.
And doesn't even look aesthetically pleasing because it's like a really weird dither algorithm that like also like there's like way like a crap load of colors compared to like some like PC98, so it's just
Computer are you talking about?
I'm just talking about my gaming laptop because it does that. Like it's got like an IPS screen, but it's 6 bits per channel, so it just looks like garbage because the freaking color contrast makes it super noticeable that it is 6 bits per channel.
Oh yeah, I finally found a Pinnacle Liquid Edition Pro 6 with the power adapter.
It's also like friggin' 19. It's also like friggin' 1920 by 1080, and it's got this massive fucking bottom bezel where you damn well know they could have just made the screen 16 by 10, but no, we gotta have it 16 by 9 because fuck you, and also probably because it's cheaper to have a 16 by 9 panel. And you know, it's Asus tough. They gotta cheap out on as much as they can. God, I hate this laptop.
I've had to dismiss like 5 heat warning notifications.
I mean, my friggin'.
So wait, does that just also happen to have the same generation of NVIDIA card that likes to unpeel itself to death?
This one.
Yeah.
This has got the ATI in the ATI integrated graphics.
On the Celeron D chipset graphics.
Oh, hold on. No, this is the wrong laptop. I've got way too many laptops to remember. Hold on.
Lower resolution.
This just has. Okay, hold on. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Give me my
It's a compact Presario. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The timing on this thing is weird. So even though it should be able to display just fine on this 1600 by 900 monitor, it just don't want to do.
No, I think it's just yeah. It's only got like normal integrated graphics. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything
Intel
wrong with
graphics.
it. It's got Intel integrated graphics, yeah. There's no detail. Hold on. I'm gonna do research. I'm gonna learn more about this laptop. I only got this laptop recently, so.
I don't think that it's only integrated. It might also have it. I don't think that would be the only thing it has.
It is a laptop. It is a laptop.
Yeah, but those giant 17-inch laptops tended to have discrete cards.
No, it didn't, because I pulled it apart to do all the upgrades and stuff.
And if you didn't see anything, you simply didn't see anything. My god, a laptop with Intel graphics. Desktop Intel graphics.
A desktop with I have owned one, but I mean it was inevitably gonna fucking own it. Like it was inevitably gonna fucking have it because it's an E-Machines computer.
Oh, those die of caps.
Yeah, that's how mine died actually. Or I think that's how it died, I don't know. Something similar happened and it just cooked. I actually had 2 of them. And both of them cooked themselves to death around the same time.
They cheaped out on literally everything.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the whole appeal, that they were the cheapest of the cheap that you could get an IBM compatible. With the obvious downside that it's the cheapest of the cheap.
Yeah.
But you know, they're never obsolete.
Never.
I mean, nowadays that's like every fucking laptop.
If you just go on eBay and buy some used workstation laptop for $200 because they ripped the hard drive out of it, I'm looking.
I think the best thing would be to do development for the Apple Pip.
I mean, just developing for an early Power Mac.
That's
Honestly,
specific.
not
And I mean,
incredibly.
if you're gonna get a Power Mac, you might as well use that Power Mac to develop for the CDI.
Yeah, even better. Let's see.
It's not gonna let me spell gamer because of the corners.
Philips Compact Disc Interactive. Or no, that wasn't the CDI. That was the 3DO. My bad.
Yes.
I have spread misinformation.
Shit. Fuck. That's not good. I reset the wrong laptop. Huh.
Hey, there was stuff on
Oh.
that one.
Oh, there was a lot of stuff on it.
Although I guess you could do CDI development on a power Mac. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Time
what
to
they
rip the
used.
drive out and start running Rikuba.
It's already completely reset. It's got
It was
window-
not a quick format. It was a full format.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill myself.
Rikuba.
Because I do full formats because sometimes quick formats don't do very well on the earlier machines.
You have a 98 machine.
I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, no. Okay.
You should have a 98.
Because I've got two identical laptops, and one run has an Intel CPU and one's got a AMD CPU. But other than the model number, they are identical. I am so disappointed in myself. Well, it's installed, so it doesn't really matter. I've got a 1996 Toshiba laptop, but that's not. Yeah, this is at my. That's still at my stepdad's house. Get my Lexa 512 megabyte USB.
Really good. Good. I need a good editor for Windows meta files because I just remembered I wanted to do the whole thing where I just mod like old shitty shareware games.
That is a fair deal for that.
But there doesn't seem. I mean, there's like Inkscape, but it's like I haven't been able to get anything to like export properly from that.
On a machine that's really annoying to get stuff off of because it doesn't have USB, the easiest solution would be compact flash to PC card adapter. Or running the hard drive off an SD card adapter and just pulling that out whenever you need to.
Well, it's not getting the files that's an issue because I could just use the network. It's just like
It's the exporting it to something usable.
it's like the like being able to export to like WMF or whatever.
Do the
that
project
format
files
specifically.
do the project files themselves open in a modern version properly?
It's just like the actual vector files are like like I'm trying to export as WMF like from Inkscape, but it just doesn't seem to like export anything that's like actually like useful.
I'm saying, do those vector files open on modern computers at all?
I mean, I would assume they do, but I don't have a way to test that because I don't use Windows.
I would do it.
Do you use Linux?
Yes.
There we go.
But
I'm probably the most hated person in this group. I use
Um,
Mac OS.
I put that on a ThinkPad.
Mac OS on a ThinkPad.
Yeah.
I think everything has been put on a ThinkPad.
It's its own meme, under its own momentum.
What about installing MAME directly?
In bare metal version of MAME.
I'm pretty sure there's an implementation of Craft OS from like the computer craft mod in Minecraft, like implemented as a UEFI application.
You like just turn on the ThinkPad and it's an arcade.
I have one of those mini brick PCs.
I just need to figure out which graphics drivers work now and which ones don't. Which probably means all of them. Download every single possible network adapter.
Oh my goodness. Apparently Merriam-Webster has a friggin' Scrabble word finder. Like an actual official Scrabble word finder.
I mean, that's not that surprising.
No, it is not.
Don't crush that man's dream.
Optimal.
Excuse me.
Alright, you gotta go into the GeForce 4 MX 4000 options. Need to remember to get Riva Tuner on here. Oh, okay, there we go. That actually worked.
This is the worst functioning system I've ever seen. I'm looking at the specs for this laptop, and it's got a PCI slot, and that PCI slot is pre-filled with the I/O ports. If you unplug the PCI, there's no I/O anymore.
Incredible.
Absolute miracle of hardware design.
You
know what?
unplug it, and every single port disappears, including the CD drive.
Got a question for y'all. What do y'all think would be a better choice for Windows Millennium Edition? A Celeron 420 or a Coppermine Mobile Pentium 3900?
Probably the later one, especially if it has AC97. It's less of a loss if you're running ME.
So the Celeron 420 then.
Does that one have AC97?
I believe the computer it came with has AC97 support.
Oh, I thought they were both laptops.
No. The Celeron 420 in this context is a desktop.
ME will run fine on either. You just need to disable certain things that are configured weird by default. Like how
Yeah, I know.
the system restore fills the hard drive over time with redundant backups.
Oh yeah, the system restore shit, yeah. I know the I do know that the Pentium 3 laptop has an ESS chip, but it's the Maestro 3i.
That's the same one that's in the fancy Dell laptops.
Technically I'm pretty sure that's what I have. It's Inspiron 8000 specifically.
It's the one I have.
The Windows XP
machine.
is doing a Windows 95. What the heck?
For that machine, I would run Windows 98 SE.
Fair enough.
This laptop crashes if you change the graphics mode from 16-bit to 32-bit.
That's incredible. That's credible.
I have to go into recovery mode to... I'm gonna have to put this computer into recovery mode just to change the graphic settings back.
Recover. American and football. Oh right, I don't have a way to play flex on here. That's a problem.
So, I'm assuming most of you are American?
Correct.
Okay, good.
I mean, I'm from
didn't
Florida, so I'm barely American.
Fear the Canadians. I'm sorry, why were you asking again?
Because, if you look at the Discord voice channel, you can set like a topic that the thing is, and I set the topic like an hour ago to Americans playing a 2-decade-old game.
Seems accurate.
Yeah.
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 But
I mean,
I joined and I listened for a second. I'm like, that's Americans. Okay, set topic.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Waiting for remote play. Someone borked it.
No,
Oh,
It-
no.
just
Never
it's
mind.
waiting on me.
Waiting on.
Okay, I've been there. It takes a while for the waffle iron to heat up, and then you get a thought.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot. Friggin' 9x absolutely hates trying to open any folders that have a UTF-8 name.
Please.
So I have songs that have, you know, their Japanese names, and I just can't open them.
I want to wipe myself out right now. The way I was planning to get stuff off and on in this computer was with USB.
Mm.
But Windows XP needs a USB driver because of the PCI USB.
Incredible.
I'm going
You
to...
need to burn a CDR now.
Do you have internet?
My
access?
My lost computer to have a CD drive like caught on fire a few months ago.
Does
well,
it have
a month
internet?
ago.
Does it have internet?
Huh?
access?
It does not have internet. I'm talking about a fresh install. This is a fresh install. It doesn't even have any drivers whatsoever.
Do you have a laptop?
Oh, that's what I'm speaking to you on.
Do you have a laptop with a CD burner?
They don't have any drives in them.
You have an IDE.
That would-
USB.
Do you have an external drive you're willing to take apart with a screwdriver and a SATA DVD drive from a desktop?
What you just said, I got part of that, and I have an idea. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unplug. I'm gonna pull it apart, and I'm going to take the whole motherboard out of the computer, and I'm going to put a
PCI
generic PCI USB.
NEC PCI USB card.
Yeah, the most generic one possible, and hope that it works.
It doesn't have to be that difficult.
I don't have any I don't have any actually good
My turn.
options.
Are you using an SSD?
It doesn't have an SSD. It's got a mechanical hard drive.
Oh, well, that was the first mistake.
I don't have any spare. Okay, sorry, Mr. Rich Guy. I don't have the options here.
Well, they've gotten really
You
cheap
have to be
now.
rich.
Take a look at this.
I'm a genius.
I
Will
spent
it- will
all my
it-
money. I spent all my money on donating to this live stream.
Oh, that's good.
So
Will
Oh.
it accept my answer?
Here
Yes,
is
it
a-
accepted toots.
here's a
Okay.
secret
Okay.
device. Four terabyte SATA M2.
Computers.
okay, on the screw time. Got done long. Oh,
Take apart.
take apart a laptop just to put a generic PCI USB card in.
Do you have one of those USB
means that you-
toaster things?
Well, now your next step is to have
USB what?
to
USB toaster?
toaster.
No,
Yeah.
I do not have one. I'm
Do
in a
you
place
have
where like
a-
I don't even have half of my possessions with me. All of my possessions are around about like 10
USB toaster.
10 miles away.
For a British person, that's like hours.
Yeah. I'm actually so disappointed that
It's actually really useful. Oh my god, that shit's expensive. Except for the middle one. Weird.
hold on, yeah, go find my screwdriver kit.
Things I'd burn money on if I had it. Ah. Whatever, I'm in the resume zone. It's not pleasant.
You know what? Might as well add another question myself while I wait on Giraffe. Considering I guess I'm basically deciding on the Celeron 420 for Windows Me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking because I've got a Radeon 7000, 64 megabyte.
That's totally doable.
Yeah, and I've also got a Sound Blaster Live.
Oh yeah,
My-
I've been
my
meaning to do
machine-
like a retro build at some point with like some Super Socket 7 board and like a AMD K6, my friggin' Sound Blaster Vibra 16, like probably like for video card like an S3 Verge.
I have some sort of Dell Dimension low-end thing with no AGP slot.
I mean, yell about the S3 Verge choice all I want, but I honestly feel like the 86 box has tarnished the name of the S3 Verge because its emulation, because 86 box's S3 emulation is horrible. It's just the most unoptimized and just terrible code that will slow even a friggin' Ryzen, like a really cromulent CPU, to a fucking grinding halt.
Did that like get fixed in like later versions of PCM? Because I know 86 box was a fork of PCM.
PCM has no issue.
Probably not. I don't know how the 3D emulation is on PCM.
Yeah, PCM doesn't have the issue.
But yeah, it's like the 3D stuff on S3 Verge is like so painfully slow.
Isn't
Like slower than
like-
it should be.
Oh, you can run
Basically-
Minecraft in
I thought the Verge was like 3D prehistory.
No, the Verge is the first 3D one.
Yeah. Wasn't that like a 2 to 4 megabyte card in the very early primordial ooze of PC 3D?
Yeah.
I found my screwdriver kit.
It's happening. So you
It's
don't have the means to burn a CDR. I assume
Okay.
that would require a CDR.
Yeah. I have an all-in-one, but the all-in-one is dead as hell.
Alright. What is the progress on the file transfer? Oh, it's done. Okay.
Cool.
Who is joined? Oh, hi.
He has joined.
Install Scrabble. Crabble.
I'm so annoyed. The schematic to my laptop is better than the laptop.
His laptop has a Celeron D desktop chip.
It's a Celeron D mobile, actually.
Oh, I thought it was one of those desktop replacement abominations they made when the mobile chip was so much more expensive than the desktop
No.
one.
This laptop is such a
come
piece
on.
of shit. It can't run anything.
Oh, right, I gotta
So it might genuinely be outdone by one of those Pentium 4 brick laptops.
It's set
It
in a
could
stupid
be.
color mode.
He's trying
No,
to
I
get
just
data
gotta, I
on
gotta
it.
set my color mode so I can play Scrabble. Scrabble must test the speed of your CD player. Okay, do that, I guess. Even though it's not running on a CD-ROM drive, it's running on over the fucking network. Well, it's running over it's a virtual clone drive accessing an ISO image that's over the network.
Oh my goodness, for anyone with an ING, I have just found the perfect suggestion for you.
Oh, I found black dust in my laptop. I mean black dust as in like part where like something has been smoking.
Oh, fun.
I've figured out why there was a heat warning every single time I was using the laptop.
That would do it.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna run with this. Like,
No, he's using
there's
this
been so
one
many
as
times
a
where it's
sort
like
of.
shut itself down, and then the BIOS says we have detected that your computer has literally almost caught on fire, so we shut down for you.
He's using laptop as a sort of extreme sport.
At least it's not my primary laptop. That's the good thing. That's the very good thing. It really is.
Man, if you have an ING,
I can't find. I swear I had the USB generic card somewhere.
in a desktop that you have.
I found it. I found it. How dare
If this
computer
doesn't work,
hosted-
you're going to have to copy a file to it over. Does that thing have an IR port?
It's not an old laptop. It's 2006.
What do you mean you challenge fic?
Oh my god, it does have
The
an IR
shortened
port.
word of fiction. You
Shit, man, that's the next step.
That was not in the spec sheet.
You know what you have to do next if this doesn't work. The most useful file transfer protocol.
The IR thing takes so long.
Love it when the transfer is interrupted by literal specks of dust.
Uni, it looks like we're sort of in the lead.
Oh, I see. At all. Just
Well, no shit, it's not a valid win
take
32
all the
application.
entirety of
It's not a
Urban
win
Dictionary
32
and just add
application.
that. Why not?
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, if
have
Scrabble does
successfully
have that,
put in
then
the
like, yeah,
PCI
we
card.
should like,
Alright, I gotta friggin'
Hey,
set the colors back until I don't know.
hey. Put the PCI card in. I'm gonna try and turn it on. The power button is connected to the PCI card.
It does. Hot swap it.
This is. this computer is so physically and visibly screwed, but it runs better than all of the other laptops I have.
Did you manage to find a way to put the driver in?
There's like burnt burnt motherboard particles all over this the bottom, and I get temperature warnings all the time if I ever do something more intensive than loading Windows 98. To set up Windows XP, it got to almost 90 degrees. I don't know why it gets so hot. I refuse to replace the thermal paste because I want it to be authentic.
It's a late model net burst. It is simply, it lives to be in agony.
I think you might be pretty accurate here. But that really is the point of it being a laptop.
You can buy an Athlon X2.
Oh, Athlon X2, I've got one of those.
Don't you have the exact same machine but AMD?
I have both an Intel one of these laptops and then AMD one of these laptops.
Yeah,
I have two. That's why I was freaking out that I reset the wrong one.
Drive. Ouch.
I reset the wrong laptop, and so then all of my personal things are just now gone.
All the stuff you had on that.
All the stuff, every single thing. No, I make backups of everything that I consistently use, because I haven't consistently used this laptop in who knows how long. I haven't got any modern backups of it.
So that was your previous personal computer.
My previous personal laptop.
Ouch.
I only stopped using it after Windows Movie Maker would cause it to crash.
There's a new low.
It barely met the Windows Media requirements, but it ran well for a while, and then all of a sudden, it just would, do a full system shutdown if you tried to run Windows Movie Maker.
Suicidal on every level.
I think this laptop should live on and suffer.
Maintain it out of spite.
Exactly. I've got a 3GS that wants to die, and I still have it.
I have a PowerBook 520C, and every part on that thing is trying to die. Even the plastic.
Oh, yeah,
and the batteries, and the hinges, and the screen.
On my Toshiba, if you
shines.
grab the plastic a little too hard, if you try and carry the laptop with one hand, all the plastic around it will break. Just trying to one-hand carry it will destroy it completely. Okay, so... Okay, where the fuck did I put the USB? Why did I put the USB? I've got the PCI card in, I've got it running.
Oh yeah,
now the question is...
I've got a Famicom that's the top of it is just gone totally brittle and just fallen apart entirely. Just turned to dust.
That was pretty close game.
Yeah. I need to AV mod my Famicom.
You mean a Neo Geo?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
talking about something.
Right, that.
I need to AV mod my Famicom and get an EverDrive. It's just I haven't had the opportunity.
I kind of.
And because I've got the Famicom, I've got the freaking audio input pin that the cartridge slot for that has, so I get the extra expanded sound in some games.
I kind of want to get
great.
a PAL Kitty V90.
Man.
Neat. And one a mister at some point. Said Zapper games, if you were into that in particular.
A Mahjong game with a special controller. What? Why though?
I did it. I've got audio now on the laptop.
What the? $16 fucking buttons. What in the hell?
I'm very excited. I got the webcam marking.
Also, the fact that it's and it would have to be an NES game because the Famicom doesn't even have detachable controllers. Who was in the market for a Mahjong game in the US with a fucking like 16 button controller made specifically for it? It was released at that. But
I mean, to be fair, the Famicom, you could get a keyboard for the Famicom.
Oh wait,
So-
no, I remembered that port exists. Right, you just reminded me. There is a port on it for a controller. Although it's not necessarily for a controller, but whatever, it works.
It's been the longest time since I've used Windows XP.
I just my memory is shit. Okay, I just forgot that the Famicom has that port.
Where do I find folder options? Jesus.
Even though
Actually-
I literally physically own a Famicom, so it would be hard for me to remember. But I'm just that retarded.
So I actually managed to score like a Nintendo DS a while back, like just yeah.
Oh,
Like it didn't have a battery in it, but I basically scored a batteryless DS and a power adapter for like I think $10.
Mine does
And
have
then-
a battery, but I don't have the power adapter, so I can't use it.
Yeah, but yeah, I did wound up getting a battery, and that
I
was
mean-
it turns out that was all it needed because
I got it for less than $10 though. Like it was literally at a sale that like some collector nearby was doing. I grabbed like a whole bunch of stuff, including my Famicom and an original Xbox
Yeah,
that was already pre-modded.
I
Well, pre-soft modded, but still
Yeah.
modded nonetheless.
I also want to get like an R4 flash card.
For eBay.
I mean, yeah.
You can the time bomb with a basic 3DS thing. If such a thing is
I also
present.
got a PC engine.
I know
game, even though
there
I
are
don't
some
have it.
listings on Amazon that are like, hey, this has got the time bomb fix installed.
I also got a PC engine game, even though I don't have a PC engine, since I've been planning to get one eventually at some point.
Oh, that sounds great.
Blue motherboard. Why is it blue?
Why not?
My motherboard's black on like the.
I
edge of
love
it.
that you got that reference. That's a
Ugly.
lot of what the baba. Pero por qué?
It's a tiny boy.
What does it mean? What does the end button mean? I don't know. This freaking button layout confuses me. I'm trying to think of how this would even apply. Ah. I mean, if I was any good at assembly programming, that's something I would give it a shot. Or even just like being able to figure out how to get CC65 to spit out like a friggin' NES like game, because I can't figure it out.
I love writing assembly.
Have
I did it.
something that I do question now is fuck. My brain is not working right now.
I am so proud of myself right now.
I was gonna ask a question and I just totally forgot the second I was about to ask it. Oh yeah, right. The friggin' the friggin' Famicom having a microphone. I wonder how like that exactly works. Because I don't remember seeing anything about like, you know, PCEM input or anything on the CPU unless it just works differently. I have no idea.
You know, Nick, it
I'm
actually
looking.
might be really easy to make. Never thought about that. Zhang is not as complex as
Alright, Famicom microphone. Is there like a thing on NES Dev Wiki?
Yeah, what if you did an NES game?
Oh yeah, Family Norebang. Well, 16-bit, but I mean, bits don't really usually mean anything. I mean, the IBM PC was 16-bit, and yet look at fucking stuff for that versus like stuff for the PC Engine, which is 8-bit, or even the PC Engine CD.
Shit.
Hey, Nick. What if you used NES Maker?
Okay, the hardwired second controller contains a microphone which gives an immediate 1-bit report at 4016 D2 whenever it is read. Okay, so it is like a there is like a DPCM input, I think. Right, it's like
I've successfully got all the drivers installed. So the only issue is when I install the graphics driver shows up and it says it's good. But then if I look at the status of the graphics driver itself, it says device cannot start.
incredible.
Shit.
And then it gives the error code 10, and I looked up code 10, and it just says device cannot start.
If it can't start, it can't start.
But it's well, it is the graphics is next to where the computer has gone completely black because of burnt computer. So I think the driver was the thing that might have killed itself. The graphics might have actually just been the thing that set on fire. Well, the screen works and you can see everything fine. There's no graphical glitches, but the driver just says your graphics driver is fucked, and I get so many goddamn temperature warnings.
If you can get internet to work, I can upload files.
If you can get the internet to work, you can set up a work group for Windows and try to transfer things over then.
Or I can just put them on the MC.
I've installed USB drivers, and so I've now taken out the PCI and put in the normal PCI. It works now. Like, I've put it all back together. Yeah. Because if those USB drivers did not work, I could just have like a PCI card sticking out of the bottom of the laptop. I don't see the point in installing like RAID cards, but like the RAID driver or something, whatever it's called. But supposedly it does something good.
I mean, usually I would like install most of the drivers for the like as many of the drivers for the hardware as you can, like even the chipset drivers, because there were times where I have needed the chipset drivers. Mainly for my Dimension 4100, since it's required to unlock the full AGP speed on the...
And chipset drivers are always core to it. You need it to use the IDE stuff correctly and also USB.
Oh yeah, that too.
This is the last possible network driver that I can find for this laptop. And it says that it like if I go into the .inf file, it specifies its compatibility, and its compatibility is for 98 and 2000, and this is running XP. So
seems legit.
Could I just I want to try and modify the INF file so then when it's pressed to specify it says Windows XP.
Just install it directly through Device Manager under the Have Disk option.
It says, sorry, it's not compatible for this. That's why I'm asking,
No.
should I modify the INF and try again?
Worth a shot. Worst it can do is not work, and you uninstall it.
Nick, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
What are you working on?
I'm not working on anything in particular right now. I was working on stuff with GCC IX16, trying to figure out how far pointers worked, and I eventually did and got some graphic stuff. But it's like I'm still trying to figure out I'm still trying to figure out how the latch registers work, so I could do like the proper thing that I've been trying to do.
Oh, I see. What exactly is that program, Jim?
Oh, to GCC IX16?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have that link. Although you'll probably have to build it yourself.
Also, did you see the unreleased Sega FMV game got leaked?
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
It works. I now have Ethernet drivers.
Oh, good. If you
By
link,
lying about the driver status.
if you link me all the drivers that you need and what they're for, just write down what they are and then I'll upload them.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out which ones work. After that, I'll send you the system parts that currently have drivers that I
A
have.
freaking an FMV game in '97 seems
Okay.
pretty late for one, especially for one on the Saturn.
Yeah, with a $2
Nonetheless.
million budget.
2 mil. Damn. What were they thinking?
They were like, yeah, 1996 was good, so let's do it again.
A FMV game on the Saturn in '97 with a $2 million budget. Oh my.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out earlier, but it was too big of a development as well. They were working on it before that.
I mean, Sega basically kind of killed Saturn from the start by releasing the 32X. Not to mention just
Nah, they killed the Saturn just by releasing it, like, literally during the first ever E3.
Oh yeah, that
Well
too.
before
Like
they were
they
supposed to.
just released it right then and there, and they just basically screwed them. They shot themselves in the foot.
And then Sony came on literally right afterward and just set the price of the PlayStation, and everybody clapped.
Literally, everybody actually clapped this time.
No, yeah. Like, the then president just stepped up to the podium, said $2.99, left, and everybody cheered.
This game though is pretty unusual because it's an FMV game where all the movement was like, you can like look in a 360 degree. One of the first ones to do that.
Ah, there it is.
Pretty fancy for FMV.
No, yeah, so apparently 2 million in adjusted for inflation would be like almost 4 million today.
Yeah. Oh, and they even had a building dedicated to this game.
Wow, that's almost enough to buy a glizzy.
Yes, they created a giant resort that was called Sacred Pools inside E3.
Wow, they were really hyping this thing up.
Yeah, they would give you like marbles that were like glowing.
You can do 2 letters minimum.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's still not a great outlook.
Holy crap, that's
I have letters, they aren't very good.
Oh, and another thing about this one is like,
I mean, you can also just forfeit your turn and pass.
Quarter talk.
That's
you know how in Myst, whenever you move around, everything's like a slideshow kind of.
Yeah.
This one, all the movements have individual recordings for each axis, so it like does something where it smoothly transitions to a 360 degree view.
Have any of you guys experienced ghost applications, like applications you closed but they're still there?
Yeah.
On a browser. when the browser doesn't open, so you have to kill it in Task Manager, even though it never opened, and then open it again.
On this computer, the quote-unquote extraction wizard for Windows XP, after it has finished extracting, if you press finish, it will open up the extracted contents folder, but the application will still be there. You can't click on it or do anything with it. And if you go to Task Manager, those applications aren't existent, but they're still there. I'm like, it's not File Explorer because I've reset File Explorer and rerun File Explorer, and it still sits there. This computer actually is begging for death. And the GPU installation thing, because there was 2 drivers that supposedly were the graphics driver.
Wait, did Giraffe
after the
literally
first
just
one-
leave as it was his turn?
No, I'm still in.
Oh, okay.
After the first one couldn't start, like the device could not start, I trying to install the second one, but it's the application is running. The installer does move it around, and the application is responsive. But it says it's like fully installed, but it hasn't done anything. Like, it's been sitting there for like a long while.
You could have done Gen and that would have worked.
Thought that would have worked.
What do you mean it challenges my word me?
Not a word.
Have these fuckers not have these people not watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
They're funny.
It
Like-
said David was not a real word.
Yeah, David's not a real word.
David, not a real word.
Yeah, friggin' 1996, and nobody there has heard of nobody at Hasbro Interactive then heard of friggin' Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Well, clearly not. They were too busy developing Tonka construction.
Greatest of all time.
Absolute Philistines.
Oh, never mind, the application is not responsive. I can move around the
I have
though, but
physical
pressing other
copies
things
of
doesn't do anything.
Tonka Raceway and Tonka Construction 2 from Hasbro Interactive.
Oh, that's good.
I actually played them quite a bit as a kid, even on my friggin' HP all-in-one ass computer. Which I still have, might I add. This is terrible. I don't have the computers that I had before, and I asked my dad about him, and he literally doesn't even remember that I had a computer before I had the HP all-in-one.
Now Task Manager won't even launch.
But yeah, like, I mean, the HP all-in-one's a pile of shit. It's got a AMD E300, if that says anything about... Well, not AMD E300, but AMD E350, if that says anything about it. The AMD E300, like, one of AMD's...
I've never even
four-
heard of that, and I got a friggin' HP desktop that's basically just a laptop motherboard slapped into a ATX size case.
Yeah, the AMD E300 is basically like probably AMD's worst CPU, hands down. Like, it was made around like 2013. It's based on their like Z8 microarchitecture, which I think is based on Piledriver. It's so bad.
Oh, then good thing I've never heard of it.
It's got dual core, quote unquote, but since it's based on pile driver, really it's just basically single core with a single thread, and it runs at about the normal E300 runs at 1.3 gigahertz, whereas there's the E350 which runs at 1.6. It's basically the only difference as far as I know. And yeah, like a Pentium 4 would probably a Pentium 4 outclasses like the fucking AMD E300. It's the biggest pile of shit AMD's ever made.
What about an Atom?
An Atom would probably outclass it too.
Oh boy.
$2013.
No, yeah.
I put a link to another.
Oh my bad, it wasn't 2013. It was like 2011, but still.
Yeah, Nick remembers Sonic Schoolhouse.
No, but still, if it's worse than a freaking if it can't even work better than an Atom. During a time when that was considered like absolute like micro budget computer stuff.
Maybe an Atom of the era would outclass it, but honestly, like the thing is just a pile of shit. Absolute, just how did AMD greenlight this? Like this is like during AMD's kind of not so great years. So, well, I mean, I guess they did have the Phenom, so that would have been like fine, but.
Uni, are you stuck?
Quite very much, yes.
You can always consider like just throwing caution to the wind and potentially
Fake words.
You can make up a word and see if it.
Kinda hard when I have two tiles and one of them is a V. It's a bad time.
Oh yeah, I should also mention that the machine came with like 1.5 gigabytes of RAM in like 2011. So it came bundled with 32-bit Windows, of course, because fucking manufacturers and their obsession with bundling 32-bit OSs with their fucking 64-bit machines, like up until like the mid 2010s, when it basically became necessary to have 64-bit because computers kind of had more than 4 fucking gigabytes of RAM. AMD 64 was introduced in 2004, so. Freaking AMD 64, the 64-bit version of the x86 architecture is older than me. Because I was born like December 04, and I think this was like, this is like before that. A 64-bit x86 is older than fucking me. And that's like not even just like Opterons or whatever, like the high-end stuff. That was like also like Athlon and Sempron too. So like the low-end shit as well.
Nick, do you remember Sonic Schoolhouse?
Yeah, I know Sonic
What?
Schoolhouse.
Yeah, you know that the people who made that made
How
a,
does IQ not count?
Wait, they made what?
That's whack.
they made a
Yeah, that is bull.
they made Blue Heat.
Maybe because the people who made the game
Blue
didn't have
what?
it.
Blue Heat.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it was the most like
It's
high budget
Scrabble, a minimum of
game.
2 letters,
That was
and they
definitely-
can't allow friggin' acronym.
Interesting.
It has like the lady from Seinfeld in it. And it has like
I mean, that's assuming that
2.5 hours of erotic footage. Oh my god. For seeing that and then being like the fact that the Sonic Schoolhouse tips made this.
pretty great.
I'm Sonic. Click on me for help.
Wasn't
Yeah.
that also the Sega Swirl devs?
Yes.
Hey, I have the other V, and I don't know what to do with it.
I found a great place you can put one of those V's.
Oh. It doesn't
Yeah, it's
accept
your turn.
IV.
Yes, I mean, if you want to talk
Wow.
about old FMV games, there's also rocket science games, which is interesting. If you know a certain individual who worked there
Oh, good.
at some point.
Holy crap.
Oh,
It
which,
takes sis.
which individual?
A friggin'
Uh,
1996
it's
game.
just it's just someone who
Takes
has a lot of
frickin'
money. You know, they
sis.
own several companies,
it?
including a car company and a microblogging site. Elon Musk.
Oh, that's good. You made an FMV game.
My
yeah,
word
Loads.
IV.
One of their
Okay.
games that Elon worked on was Lodestar: The Legend of Tully Bodine.
Oh, I remember that. That is funny. It seems like an Elon Musk game.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, only game I ever played on Cool Math was Block Swords.
I don't know
I mean, it's like Bejeweled. If there's no more moves, it would just tell you, right?
There must be a move.
Mercy killing us.
Yeah.
Like I said, Uni, there's a great place you can put one of your V's. Come on. Are you kidding?
I like the crazy advertisement on my Sacred Peoples article. Found like an ad.
Let me guess. It's that one mobile game.
Oh no, it's
It's the-
it's a Saturn game.
Oh, okay. I was good. Wait, a Saturn game?
Yeah, they have like ads for it. You can see the article. I found like Lost Media.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I got confused for a second, and I thought like a modern Saturn game was being advertised to you.
Oh no, not yet. That'd be pretty good.
That would be interesting.
Anything new that's on the Saturn is pretty incredible because it's so fucking damn near impossible to develop for. I mean, there was that one person working on a Sonic game, and then everyone just started getting extremely mad at said developer because it wasn't Sonic Mania. So they just canceled the project. Like they were just trying to make some like 3D like Sonic game or like
Sonic
whatever.
Extreme.
People were getting
lookalike.
like super salty that like oh no, it's not Sonic Mania. How could you?
Yeah, that just sounds like bad faith. That sounds like bad faith. That doesn't even sound like actual fans. That just sounds like, you know, assholes pretending to be...
Yeah, because that's not what the Saturn would have. It wouldn't have Sonic.
Yeah, it's like, hey, it's a 3D Sonic... It's like a 3D Sonic game back when, like... It's like a 3D Sonic thing. No, but like a 3D Sonic game is still like pretty impressive. Well, for any single person fan developer.
Yeah, but no, people were just salty that it wasn't a Sonic Mania port.
Davis.
You know, it wasn't something completely different.
I mean, if they're like, okay, like what video game was this? Like,
I think it was like Z. Yeah, it was Sonic Z Trim.
Wait, is that the one I think it is?
Oh yes, my favorite Temple OS.
Oh. Oh my god. They...
Temple OS's developer, Jesus.
Wow. They really did cancel an entire Wow, that is salty. That is salty as fuck to just like cancel a freaking Sega Saturn homebrew game just because it's like, oh no, it's not Sonic Mania. Like, fuck off.
No, it's not what I wanted. No. How dare
Yeah, no, those fuckers should have been happy anything was being developed on the Saturn to begin with. Jesus fuck. No, yeah.
Oh, I got the victory.
Yay.
That was a CD protection method where they would actually just scratch a physical, like, scratch into the disk. Then if the computer could successfully read that area, then it would have failed.
Now let's hit play again.
I'm just gonna.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna stop,
on my end,
honestly.
I'm stopping. It's 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, it's
No, yeah, it's like 1:30 for. It's like almost 1:30 for me.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
7 p.m. Yeah. Oh
Time
no,
zones.
5 p.m.
Oh my god, y'all have freaking Morph Man. Why do you have freaking Morph? Why is there freaking Morph Man on this thing?
Are you
Why?
checking our site?
No, I'm just looking through. I'm just looking through the program manager, and I just immediately saw Morph Man.
How do you set up